Shoot down beehives from trees to retrieve honey and wax. Yeah, we know about them bee swarms, man. They're not fun. We had one get in the house and sting us up, man. Alright, let's go this way. We've got our place built up. We've got our workbench. I do need to start building some more things like campfires and other stuff. So we will do that. Hey, JD77, what's up, dude? Were you born in 77? I'm a 78er. 78, man. You look young, dude. I'm glad you came by. We're having some fun. This is Enshrouded. It's my first time playing it, so I'm still kind of a noob, you know. I'm still a bit of a noob. Lurk, WB, hey, thank you. It looks like we are still getting some dropped frames, Cyber Jarl. So we'll have to see how long it'll last. I noticed that on Mondays that we get some spikes pretty often. Like right around, it's about 9 a.m. here on the Pacific Coast. And so like this is when, I don't know, I guess there's a lot of traffic, you know, on the internet or something around here. I can only assume that, you know, various businesses are firing up and getting online and various other things are firing up and going. Maybe the people go in the office that work at the cable company and do an update or something or a reboot or who knows what the hell, man. But around this time is when I get my spikes, I've noticed. Like I'm narrowing it down to time frames. And I do notice like a little bit after 8 a.m. / 9 a.m. is when my connection takes a big tank every time. Does seem to happen around the same time. Yeah, it does. It really does. You know, it's like, okay. Does this mean, you know, to me it means that they're pushing too much. And I don't know. I don't know how it works. So I don't want to assume. But what it feels like to me is that once their customer base really actually signs on and starts going for the day, they take a dip, you know. So is that volume? Is that is it updates and maintenance? Do they come in and actually do various things and reset things and big hubs and stuff? Do they turn those on and off and or update them or you know, or is it my own home? Is, you know, maybe it's when my mom gets up and boots up her devices and maybe they are switching back and forth between the hard connection and the Wi-Fi, and that's when I get my spikes. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because their equipment, this cable company's equipment and stuff is way different than previous equipments I've ever had, where they were more reliable and stuff. Maintenance are usually done at night. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, you're right about that. They want to do maintenances at night to have a least impact, you know. So yeah, even maintenances doesn't fit into the criteria. My mom's a little bit prone to getting viruses and stuff. And she's also she's kind of a boomer, so she'll have like 50 tabs open sucking the internet dry. And then she'll go on a different device and open up 50 more tabs and be on, oh, I'm over here now on this couch and I have a tablet over here. Boot that up and open up 20 tabs real quick. We'll get 170 tabs on 5 devices going. Do you think that could tank it, dude? If she had like 25, 30 tabs of stuff happening on different devices, that by that much pull on our Wi-Fi, it would do something to my hard connection? Like split the signal or something? Sadly, there's a lot of things that could cause it. Yeah. I feel like that might be kind of a factor, though. Because, I could see how, like, the bandwidth would be split, right? Between the computer that's directly attached and the devices that are using Wi-Fi. Like, is it like trying to give me some and then them some and me some and them some? That's what I feel like is really the ultimate part of, I don't know. I feel like it's the underlying root of the spikes, like the daily spikes and how they're kind of around the same time. Yeah, dude. Bandwidth is shared by all devices. I know that. And she's kind of a bandwidth sucker because of multiple devices that are doing it. And then, you know, if we try to watch, like if we want to watch Netflix through our cable box, it goes through the internet. Like if the internet's down, we can't watch Netflix through our cable boxes or Amazon or any of the online apps because the internet's down. Even if the actual cable is still up and the TV is playing, you can't use a lot of functions because it's like an internet box. So we have 2 cable boxes that are on the internet that are actually getting data from the internet too. That means they're pulling from it. We got like 7 something devices that are on and off it at different times between my devices and her devices. And then you got my main computer that's hooked up hardwired. So that's probably it, dude. We're probably pulling too much bandwidth at various times, and it just like pings and cycles around and tries to give whatever it can to wherever it can. And I think that's kind of the result of when I get my spikes, my slowdowns and desyncs are coming from that. What I should do is I guess I should get another service like a basic Wi-Fi for her. Because she's just using phones and stuff, you know what I mean? She's not doing anything crazy or... So, get a basic Wi-Fi that only her devices are on. Still doesn't solve the problem of, like, my cable boxes are internet boxes. In fact, the next step they want to do, which I'm not really very happy about, they want to get rid of the cable boxes that actually have a coax attached to the back of them and just go with an all Wi-Fi box, cable box. And I'm like, dude, that's going to draw even more bandwidth from my stream. You know what I mean? I try to explain to the cable company about the stream so I can get like services that meet what I need. And they don't know what it means. They think I'm watching movies, you know, I'm streaming. Yeah, you can stream. No, not that kind of stream. I'm actually outputting, you know, I'm actually broadcasting. And they're like, watch movies? Yeah, you can stream. Yeah. It's like they don't understand, like, the other end of it. I guess we could explore this ruins a little more. See what's going on. It's an enshrouded ruin, so it's all like poisony and stuff, you know, it's all yucky in here. Oh! There's a freaking hunchback of Notre Dame. Dang, that guy was living down here. Nice, a spool of string. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. To the yeah, yeah, yeah. Come here, sheep. I feel terrible. This cable company's lazy, Cyber Jarl. They're trying to do everything they do through their internet service. And that's not what a lot of people want. You know, I want coaxial cable going to the cable boxes, and that's all they run off. You know what I mean? I don't want it dipping into my speed. I don't want it dipping into my speed. You know what I mean? I want full speed, full blast. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, here we go. Full blast. Oh my gosh. There's a frickin' like an underground hollow or something here. Oh. Is it a wine cellar? Yo. They got wine in here? Requires lockpick. Ooh. Ew, did you see that? That I slayed that mushroom thing in here, and then like all that steam came out and all whatever, and then look, all these things sprouted and like grew. Wow. You can search. Backpack full, bro. New. Shit. Well, looks like we don't have a unlimited supply backpack. Correct. Bandwidth is shared by all devices. Yeah, you don't want that. Yeah, dude. They're probably, whoever heard about Twitch. If I call them during my time slot, like if I'm having a problem before I fire up the stream, yeah, it's the phone calls are definitely going to India. And so a lot of times I'll call like during the day, and I will get a different office. I get like a more American office, but it's just because in the middle of the night. So they are a local company, and they have an actual headquarters in town nearby, you know, so they have a spot, and all the guys that work for them stuff are good. Like the cable guy that's came here a bunch of times is really good. Like he did extra shit. He changed the wires out when he didn't have to. He did a lot of stuff to like try and help it out. So they definitely put in the effort. And when I do talk to them on the phone during the day when the people that work at the building are there, it's pretty good. Like they are all about it. They're not assholes, but I do think that the system is kind of cheap and shoddy. You know, it could easily be different because cable is like that. But I don't know. You know, maybe eventually they'll get us some fiber up in here. Yeah, there's a few broadbands, and there's like satellite internet and stuff that I can get. But no, this is the only cable company here. You know, that's it. There's nothing else. Freaking, it's not a monopoly, but it's like the only company that puts it out to this community, which is far away from cities. You know. Closest town is like 20 miles away. We are a town, I guess, but it's like just a big community. It's just a big community around a lake. We have a small strip mall with like a grocery store and, you know, just one of each, a pharmacy. Not very much. And they're not big. They're very small stores. And then it's 20 miles one way to a town, and it's 20 miles the other way to a bunch of towns. I'm about an hour north of San Francisco. So I'm like right there. You know, I'm right in the like tech valley, tech area, tech slash, you know, people do tech jobs that work around here too. So now I did have an idea, but I doubt it'll work. But I saw a meme where the guy was like, yeah, just call him up. Tell him you got a guy standing there who says he's going to give you fiber unless you can do something better. Like, what kind of better internet do you have for me? Because this guy's in my driveway. He says he can hook me up with fiber. And then see what they say. Do a little bluff card, you know, pull a little bluffer. A poker bluff, and they're like, oh, well, we can give you fiber. I'll be pissed. I'll be like, why didn't you offer it in the first place? Apparently it's a fiber slash coax hybrid. So I guess there's fiber coming to the neighborhood, but then from the pole to the house it's cable. And I'm like, bro, let's just do from the pole to the house fiber. You know, let me do fiber from the pole to the house. But they did change my line recently from the pole to the house. So everything's all up to new. It could work for prices? Yeah. I still do need to negotiate the pricing because my first year promotions have ran up, and so now they're like, now it's expensive and doesn't work as good as I need it to for me. You know what I mean? It's where it's like, okay, so if it's going to be spotty and expensive, then I definitely have to call and fix things up. Let's make a treasure box. We absolutely need some storage in this unit. What is this? Crude wooden nightstand. No slot available in the backpack. Dang. Manual crafting. Backpack. Backpack, backpack. Backpack, backpack. Backpack, 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 backpack. Yeah, my pack is loaded up with all these scavenged things. I need to build a box to store. Free up all these things. Backpack, backpack. Backpack, backpack. I have no idea what I'm even doing right now, bro. Alright. Treasure chest. Supplies, weapons, armors, essentials. I thought I saw it somewhere. Workbench. Aha. Tiny chest. So we need another string. String. Theory. And tiny chest. Backpack, backpack. I actually like that song. It's pretty good. Like the meme song anyway. The one guy that's like, he's got the long hair or whatever, and he's running through and he's shaking his head. Oops. Oh, God. I just drank potions for no reason because I was trying to pull out the chest. Wow. What a noob. Know your buttons, dude. Sometimes I fat finger it, you know? All right. Let's go, mate. Now, how do we send it all over? Aha, this is it. This is how we store things. We're gonna need a lot more storage than this, dude. Wooden arrow, nice. Fur patch, yo. We got a fur patch. Alright, let's make a few more strings. And then we're going to make a few more storage boxes. Oops. Show tutorial. Oh my god. What a noob. He's looking up tutorials. He's looking up tutorials, man. He's cheating. You ever had anybody clown on you for looking up a tutorial about something? I have. And I'm like, well, dude, how do you think? I mean, I think it's a smart thing to do, too. Like, if you're interested to find out how to do something, to, you know, check a tutorial. It was a combination lock. I hadn't opened up a combo lock in like years, and our old manager put these combo locks on our hose spigots or something weird. I don't know what was going on. The neighbor, I guess, was using our hose, and he got all weird and like put locks on them. And the guy had his own hose, you know. If he used our hose, it was just to like come up and like turn it on for a quick second for whatever. And I don't even think like we paid our own water. I think the whole building had like a water. So regardless, like I don't know, it was some petty shit. But I was trying to open it up one day, and he gave me the code, and I'm doing it and shit, and I couldn't unlock it. I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna look up a tutorial. And so you have to like spin a complete circle on one of the times, and then you go back, and it opened. I was like, oh, cool. I was like, oh, I looked up a tutorial and got it done, you know, fucking remembered how to do it. But some dude was tripping, acting like I was an idiot. I said to him, dude, you need to look up some tutorials too, bro. There's stuff you need to do tutorials on too, dude. Don't even fucking start. Alright, we got building materials in there. We got freaking other good stuff. I guess I'm splitting up the mushrooms and meat. And berries. There we go. Oh. Why do they go to there? I want them to go into the chest. Oh, shift. Aha. So there's like a control click and a shift click. So that's where I was tripping. I was control clicking when I should have been shift clicking. Okay, let's put this shit in here too. Might as well. Alright, look at that. Wow. It's like I've got a place here to live. Wow. We got our first fire. We got our workbench and some storage, dude. Feeling pretty good. The health nuts eating all the fiber never helps. Yo. Yeah. They're always in the bathroom. It's pretty common. Fiber for regional connections and coaxial to neighborhood. It's what we use as well. It's not rock solid normally. Yeah, dude. I know. I'm just complaining because I'm frustrated. Because if I had better internet, I think I would have a lot more fun online. And I think the stream would have a lot more fun too. FTTH, fiber to home, is a double-edged sword. It's faster and usually more reliable, it's true, but if something does go wrong, it's way more expensive to fix and outages take longer to resolve. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, it's like a glass tubular mirror, right? I've broke a piece of fiber optic before and examined it. I was in a computer lab class and they had, you know, they'd get out a long cord of it and they show every, you know, here, take a look, you know, la 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 la, break it. And so we had to actually snap a segment of it to, you know, to feel what it's like. I went for my MSE, dude, my Microsoft Systems Engineer back in like 2002 or something, you know, 201, 202. And I hated it, dude. I didn't like it. I was like, I don't want to fix people's broken computers. I hate it. You know, and I didn't, it was too advanced for me, dude. Even if I was able to grasp it and do it at the time, I knew that it was all way more too advanced for me and that I was eventually going to hit my, like, roof, you know, my knowledge roof. And my ability roof, and I knew it would, like, I would have a meltdown if I was a computer guy, if I was a computer fixer, dude. I just knew. I was like, man, I gotta go work a regular basic job because I can't do a freaking think all day job. That'll kill me. Some people are like that. Some people just have to have a lot of like dull time and I don't think there's anything wrong with it, you know? I can't be solving everybody's problem 24/7. Getting up out of bed in the middle of the night to reboot a server or something like that. You know what I mean? It's just not for me. It's just not. And it was the same way with dispatching too. I did dispatch work for a while as well. And it's just too fast paced and clogged up and there's too many problems you have to solve all the time. everything is like that in life, so it's not like I'm avoiding that, but I don't necessarily want to have it where it's like a flood of it. You know, let's not open the floodgates on it. So that's why I'm in shipping and receiving and stuff, dude, because it's still pretty good. It's like a decent career. It's still it's still a fundamental cog in the world, you know, and it's also not. It's also like a little more like it's not an entry level. You know, you have to go in with like skills and qualifications too. So it's pretty cool. It's a little more physical too. I need to be able to walk around and, you know, move things. Oh shit! My fat ass breaks my chair. There's a little bar that goes through in the back to like hold it firm, and sometimes it just like gets, you know, loose and pushes away and releases. The good thing about tech support is after a while you've seen it all, so 90% is the same. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Once you master your craft, you're just like, you know what I mean? Just doing blockers, bro. Someone comes to you with a fat problem, you're just like, that's good, man. That's good. Dispatching was hard because there was a lot of cars going a lot of places, and there's a lot of factors involved, which keeps them, you know, from getting there at the time you need them where they need to be. It even starts with like deadlines are too short, and, you know, traffic and this and that, and this guy's pulled over, or this guy's car breaks down, or you got to like just shuffle your entire rest of your list for the night. I used to do limousines and shuttle buses, dude. So you had this one like real heavy side where it was all white glove and posh, and you had these people who were spending big money and like expecting a freaking fantastic voyage and all that. Something would happen over there, you know. Then you had these shuttle buses on this other side that were going back and forth from the airport to a big chain of hotels in the town. And we had contracts with airline crews, dude. So we were tracking their flights coming in and landing, and then their crew would get off the plane and get on our bus and go to the hotel. But it was always something, dude. Them fuckers would get off, go in the bar and disappear for 2 hours, be late to their pickup, call you in the middle of the night, hey, where are you? It's like, what flight are you from? I'm from such and such flight. It's like, dude, that thing landed at 3 o'clock. It's like midnight right now. What are you talking about? Where you been? You know, like weird shit, man. But I actually had to jump in the van a couple of times and go pick up crews, dude. So I actually rode and drove with them fuckers a few times. They're wild, dude. Flight crews? Holy shit. One time we jumped into a van. I had to go out there in a van, pick some up. And I was still pretty, like, young, like maybe 19 or something, 20. And freaking these fucking flight attendants were all flirty and hot and shit. And wild. You could smell they were definitely been drinking. Like, after they get off the plane, they usually pop a shot, or who knows when they do. But they're going to the hotel. You know, they're off. Fucking whole van started steaming up, like all the windows and shit, dude. And I didn't know how to get the defroster going good. We're driving around the road in the middle of the night, dude. Fucking steamed up windows, dude. Holy shit. But we did. We got it. We got them there. We got them where they needed to go. Alright, I guess we'll search the ruins a little more. I've got an empty inventory now, so I should be able to loot more stuff. That one big sinkhole is interesting. Let me come back in here and search some more. Yeah, there we go. See if I left anything behind. Someday Ekman would turn his paintbrushes back on, Jarl. Dude. I've been hankering to paint. You want to see what I got in the works, man? For painting, Shogun? I got some orc huts, dude. Check these out. Yo, Knight Rider! Alright, Shogun, check this out. We got some basic orc huts and stuff here that are already primed up. They're all rivety and primed up. They got some wood on them and stuff. You know, just some simple huts. Nothing big. They're just boxes. I stuff them full of paper towel, you know, get them all nice and firm. Here's another one too, like just like a little flat orc structure, and I just do like all the other details around it. A little scatter terrain. Here's a tower. I guess I didn't rivet this tower because I don't see any rivets on it. A little dusty, but yeah, just some little scatter terrain that I've got that I'm ready to paint up and work on. I've been doing miniature bookshelves and scroll shelves, so those are pretty cool. That's about it really on the crafting front. I did some rocky terrain too that I need to paint as well, like some foam terrain, you know, and yeah, so I've got a few projects. What I like to do a lot of times when I do them, when I build this kind of stuff, is I like to do it while I'm watching TV. You know, if I've got a movie on, I'm kind of chilling, and I'm just kind of like vegging out. I might snap together a few little project, you know, glue a few pieces together or whatever while I'm watching. Yeah, so that's on the table. These are more for Warhammer. This is these are orcs, like 40k orcs. So they have a lot of like metal sheeting, you know, you see that corrugated cardboard there? You paint it, you know, so it's all like rusty looking and comes out as like ruffled sheeting, you know, ruffled metal sheeting. Here's a couple of them that I had that are like painted up. So like it's just like an orcish container or something, or a box, you know. Just some basic scatter terrain. They don't even have to go inside it really, because on the battlefield they just, you know, just stand on top of it or fight or whatever, use it as cover. Here's another one painted in the Speed Freaks design. The last one was Bad Moons. This is Speed Freaks. So yeah, so we be doing a little something, dude. I really like the Speed Freaks the most, and the Bad Moons. Those are like my two favorite orc clans. You know, but there's other ones too. I like them all, don't get me wrong, like the Goths and everything and all that stuff. But I'd say the Bad Moons, the red and the yellow, are like my two favorite. Ah, another well for water. Scoop up a little water. We know we have a well nearby, so I can always get water from it. Yeah, I should do some painting streams. They're really fun and chill. I do like it to do it. And then it's also a way to be motivated to actually paint the stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like a win-win. Not only are you streaming and getting some cool content and having some fun with your friends, painting, but to top it all off, you're actually getting the projects done that you've got sitting around. Sheesh. Imagine that. Do 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 do. Ooh, this is camp. This is Camp Skeleton. Aha! Metal scraps and some more water. Ah, now I can make lockpicks. Okay. Because there was a locked chest in here, so I would kind of like to get it to unlock it. Hold the chamber to your last breath. These were the words of the Ancient One before he entered. Well, well, well. Old books? Okay, okay. Let's go up here. I never got a chance to explore this part of the ruins either. Damn, that's a big rat. Holy shit. Rats of enormous size. Oh. Damn, this guy got buried in the rubble, bro. Look at him. Oh. Knight Rider, you glad to see me trying out this game? Yeah, this game's really cool, man. It's my first time playing it. And I do have a home that I just built. I've got a nice wooden, stone slashed wooden hut. Oh, a little secret door. Oh my gosh. Nice. Healing potion and arrows. I'll take it. I love it. That's a good stash. This guy had a whole... Look at the size of this stash room that this guy had in his bedroom. Frickin' humongous, dude. Look at him, dude. Okay. Ooh. Rotten berries? Yeah, we don't want those. More books, though. Jasmina, is it true the ancients call upon you? If you must go, at least give me a farewell kiss. Sad. Now our house is in ruins, dude. He's gone, she's gone, the town's gone. Everybody's gone! Oh. Ooh, I like this. These ivy-covered stairs, dude. Oh, dude. This is a chill spot. Wow. It's weird. The mushrooms, dude. Looks like it doesn't look diseased down there, but it doesn't it look kind of diseased, you know? Like these mushrooms are just fungi, but why does the whole area look like a frickin' like it's covered in tumors, you know? Mushroom tumors, dude. Mushroomers? Yeah, look. Oh, God. Yeah, it's a yucky area. We held out hope, digging through the rubble, our lips whispering to the prayers of the ancients. Always a watchful eye towards the sky. As the air grew thick with that cursed fog, we held on. As fires raged on the horizon, ash falling like snow on a howling peak. We pushed harder. May this home, long kept, usher us into the bright age. Okay. Well. Yeah. Creepy. It's quite creepy. Well, let's check over here. Oh. Oh, God. Mushrooms. Oh, it's a shortcut to mushrooms. That's quite the shortcut. What are these? Stacked stones, do you think? It almost looks like oysters or something, you know? Big old land oysters, dude. Whoa. That's actually a seafood I like. I'm not a big fan of a lot of seafood, but I do enjoy smoked oysters. I think those are pretty good. They're not bad at all. I like them. In oil, you know? Smoked oysters in oil. It's pretty good. Ooh, treasure. Oh, man, I need a lockpick. Are you kidding me? Alright. Well, we only found one metal scrap, so I can't really make any lockpicks quite yet. What's all that smoke coming out? Whoa, that tower's creepy. There's the bridge. I feel like I guess the next area is down here. Water equals stam. As Shogun mentioned, you can break crates, pots, and just almost anything in the game. Ah, alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't want to get stuck down here. Oh God, am I stuck down here now? Oh shit. Oh no, I'm stuck. Come on, you can do it. Stack stone. Oh, you can carve your way. That's cool. You can like make your own natural steps if you want to. I like that. Steps, tunnels, caves. Yeah, dude. I like a good cave. I'm a spelunker, dude. I'm into spelunking. Okay, what do we got in here? What do we got in here? Is it worth digging into these mushrooms? Mycelium block. I can make like a mushroom house, dude. Bro. So if I want to, I can make probably a really cool mushroom cave. Alright, well that's enough for now. It's just something to put in my storage box. Dirt. Hey, Bender, good morning, dude. How are you, friend? Check it out, bro. We're on Enshrouded today. Pretty cool game. Pretty cool game so far. I'm getting down. We got Darkside RP on the 28th. And I believe Pantheon PvP as well in April. So it's a pretty busy game. So I guess like stuff like that I don't really need to break up, but like this closed box I might see if there's anything in it. Plant fiber was in there? Oh man. Aha, here we go. Break the bed. There might be scrap iron in there. Oh, now we're cooking. Scrap man. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'm assuming chests are a little too hard to break, or... Need some good food to get that stamina up, Valheim style. Yeah, I do. I've got a box of meat that I need to cook. And my house is pretty close. It's right over there. See it? That's where I live. So we're just kind of poking around in here, scavenging a bit. Ah, big bundle of cloth, I would think, or... Ooh, metal scraps. Holy moly. Wow. Was that a bag of wheat down there, or what is this? Yes, okay. I like it. Oh, I didn't notice that sign before. What about skeletons? Oh man, sacrilege. Bro, you can break a skeleton? Oh, my mining pick is broken. Use the sword. Yeah, I'll try that out. What's up, Bender? How are you doing, man? Glad to see you. It's a beautiful Monday. Spring is in the air. I need to weed whack. We're going to get more rains and another growth spurt, but I do need to weed whack. I'll catch you whacking in my yard again. You boys have been whacking in my camper. Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful day, sunny day. Maybe I'll get out in that yard today, do a little weed whacking. Whack them weeds. I gotta charge up all my batteries. I have 3 batteries, I think, for my weed eater. Oh yeah, sword's much nicer. I don't like bothering the skeletons. Oh shit. This is where I live now. I'm sealed in the tomb. Man, he moves his eyes around a lot, huh? Like frickin'. Is that the noise you make when you move your eyes like that? Because I do. Bones. Roll the bones. Damn. That guy took an axe to the back. No. Alright, let's go home. Oh. Let's check this to see. I think there's... No, not really. Is this guy like... Is this a booze? Is there booze in this? Alright, let's go home. Jump over the spiked fence. Oh! I guess that's not a good idea, dude. Because he hurt his feet. Oh, there's a wolf out there fighting rabbits. Quickly, quickly, get indoors. Whoo! Made it. Nice, man. That's a cool game. Very fun. Very, very fun. I think I'm going to play it some more probably this evening. Maybe I'll jump on that server that everybody's on, if they're still there, and give a little look around. Yeah, it'll be cool. Alright, I think I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go get in the yard, do a little weed whacking. Today's a nice day. It's a nice day to get out there and whack them weeds. Let's find a raid destination. I'd like to keep it in the category. See if we can meet someone new. Dragon Slayer. Let's see. Rambo. Here we go. There's a guy named Rambo playing, bro. We're gonna raid him. We're gonna go raid Rambo, everybody. Hey, thanks a bunch for stopping by the stream today. You guys are absolutely amazing. I'll be looking forward to playing this a little bit later as well, I think. So, yeah, the game's cool. I like it. A lot of fun. I like the crafting system. I like everything about the collecting and how you can get items from random stuff. And it seems like it's a whole world full of dungeons and ruins and towers and stuff. So that looks pretty cool. It'd be fun to explore. Anyways, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next stream. Have a good day. Have a good day.